Hi everyone, you're welcome to this channel. My name is Chukwunyere, and I help people build healthy, happy, and purposeful relationships that will influence cultures and transform society. If this is your first time of watching my videos, kindly subscribe so that when next I post a new video, you'll be one of the first people that will see it. All right, today I'm going to be talking to young people, single people, not young people, single people. I'm going to be talking to single people today on making love decisions. Making love decisions. You know how it is when you meet someone for the first time and you find them attractive or you admire them, all right? And you begin to have conversations with them and you begin to find out that you guys have things in common. All right, so you move from just being acquaintances or just getting to meet for the first time to exchanging numbers, and you're making calls and you're talking and you're, finding more about each other, and you're in that talking stage and everything is feeling really good. There's a chemistry, there's that excitement. You go out, you on dates and just keep talking and all of that. And because you focus on each other, because you spend time with each other, because you're both saying the right things to each other, because you are nice to each other, you're kind to each other, you're spending time with each other, you're treating each other right, all right, you create an environment for feelings to begin to grow. All right. So the more you keep spending time with each other, it doesn't matter who the person is. As long as you keep spending time with someone, your ears are open to listening to them. Your heart is open to listening to them. You are enjoying what they are saying. You're getting to know each other. You are focusing on paying attention to them. It's just a matter of time. You will train your soul to begin or to have feelings for them. You will train your emotions to begin to have feelings for them. Your soul will get used to that person. Your soul will want to listen to them. Your soul will want to hear them. You would want to be with them every single time. Whenever the phone rings, your heart would skip. Your mind would, feel like, but thinking about them, will think it's them. Whenever there's a text message, you rush to pick it up because you've started developing feelings. So here's the science around it. It doesn't matter who you are. As long as first there's an attraction that you find, or there is an admiration that you find towards someone, or that you have towards someone, that's one entry point. A lot of us have specs, all right? For some people, once he's tall, dark, and handsome, that's the number one entry point. They may not have opened their mouths to say anything, but because they are tall, dark, and handsome, that's your spec. That's the one door that you open to them if they approach you. Or when you meet them, that's one door you open to them. If you meet someone and they are not your spec, you may not be interested to wanting to get to know them more or want to, exchange numbers with them. So they can easily go and you'll be fine. You'll not think twice about it. But the first door that we open to people into our lives is the fact that there is an admiration that you have towards them because they fit a certain criteria of your spec, or someone you could physically admire. That's number one. The second thing is when you now exchange numbers, for instance, and you start talking to them. All right. When you start talking to them, the quality of their soul begins to appeal to you. The quality of their soul could be what they say, all right? They are intelligent, they are smart, they talk nicely, they behave well around you. The quality of their soul is another thing that gets you to open the second layer of your heart or open the second gate towards your heart. All right. The third thing is you now listening to them, valuing the word that they say, valuing the way that they treat you, and you are absorbing it all. All right. Because you could find someone attractive or find someone that meets your spec, but then you don't exchange numbers, all right? But then you get to the second level where you exchange numbers and you open yourself up to them. First, you try to observe, of course, look at the quality of their soul, how intelligent, smart they are, how mature they are, and all of these different things. And then it gives you that, it breaks that defense for you to now want to listen to them, for you to now want to absorb the things that they're saying. Your ear gates are open to them. Your eye gates are open to them. All right. Everything about you is open to them, to listen to them, to allow them treat you the way they want to treat you. Now, if they are treating you nicely, if they are telling you the sweetest of things, they are taking you out on dates, they are doing a lot of things that pleases you, because your heart is open, your mind is open to them, over a period of time, you would now begin to develop feelings for them. So this is how people grow in their feelings for people or for other people, because several layers of their heart were being opened or peeled off for that person to have access. So if you don't want to catch feelings, don't even exchange numbers. If you don't want to catch feelings, don't listen to them. Don't try to observe them. Don't try to allow them talk. All right? Because if they can have access to your ears, they can have access to your heart. So feelings are indications that a love decision needs to be made. Feelings are an indication that a love decision needs to be made. Because you have feelings for someone doesn't mean that you should jump into a relationship automatically. That's not how it works. When you have feelings for someone as a result of the consistent exposures that you've had towards them, your ears have been opened and your heart has been opened towards them, and they've said all they've said to you, treated you in the very sweetest of ways. Now that you have feelings for them because you really liked it, you wanted it, all right, and you're at that place where you now have feelings for them, it doesn't mean that you should automatically go into a relationship. Feelings are like that thermometer that gives you an indication, or that meter that gives you an indication that, hey, it's time to really sit back, look at this person, consider them, look at yourself, the things you want in life, and ask yourself if you really want to decide to be in a relationship with this person. Feelings are indications that a love decision needs to be made. Love is a decision. Love is not a feeling. Love is a decision. All right? The chemistry may be good, the attraction may be there, the fire may be burning, but when it comes to making a decision to be in a relationship, you need to sit down and apply wisdom and apply the skill of decision making. So there are things that you need to ask yourself if you really want to be in a relationship with this guy. Yes, he's handsome. Yes, she's beautiful. Yes, he speaks nice. Yes, she's intelligent. He ticks several boxes. But then when it comes to decision to love, decision to be in a relationship, there are a few things you have to look at. One of it is, does this person have a purpose in life? Are they going somewhere? What's their vision? All right. And for you as well, even before going to a relationship, you should also be able to have discovered what your purpose in life is. You can't be going on a journey with someone when you don't know where you're going to. You cannot also be taking someone on a journey with you when they don't even know where they are going to. You guys will go towards different directions. So purpose is important for people who want to have a relationship that will lead to marriage. You need to both discover your purposes, have visions for yourself, have direction in life, basically. Have direction in life, because if you don't have direction in life, the two of you will just be wasting your time in that relationship. Consider your value systems. That's the second thing. Consider your value systems. What are the things that are core to me? What are the things that are most important to me? Are these things also important to them? I love God, for instance. It's a core value for me. All right. Does this person love God? Do they value the relationship I have with God? I am family oriented. I will always put my family above my career or my business. Do they, or are they family oriented? Do they want to have kids? All right. Are they growth minded? Are they growth focused? Do they want to grow? Are they making attempts to grow? All right. Do they believe in therapy, for instance? All right. So it's important that you understand what your core values are. You don't have to have exactly the same core values, but you must agree. The fundamental thing here is that there's an agreement in your core values. Opposites may attract, but similarities would remain. Similarities remaining is the similarities in your core values. Both of you may be Christians, both of you may be born again. If they don't believe in the Holy Spirit, you are not compatible. So compatibility is the similarities in your core values, the agreement in your core values. You may believe in tithing, they may not believe in tithing. You will have issues. They may believe in flogging their child. You may not believe in flogging your child. Those are disagreements or incompatibility. They may believe in sex before marriage. You do not believe in sex before marriage. There is an incompatibility there. Your core values have to be similar. Your core values have to agree. That's important. Number 3, character. What's their character like? Are they loving people? Are they kind? Are they generous? Are they good? Are they patient? Are they rude or they are not rude? All right. Everything that characterizes a good character, you must look out for that in someone before you even decide that you want to date them. Because most of the things that hurt people in relationship is tied to the character flaws of their partner. And the degree of pain, of sorrow, of happiness or joy you will experience in your relationship is directly connected to how good or how bad their character is. So character is very critical. Very critical. I've talked about purpose, values, and character. These are core areas that you need to consider before thinking of going into a relationship with that person. So it's important that you all the other things like attraction, physical attraction, intelligence and all of that. Those are surface level things that bring you to a place where you can say, okay, I have feelings for this person, then I have to really make a decision. Is this person the type of person that I can spend the rest of my life with? Does their character align with what I desire for my life? All right. So these are questions that you need to ask yourself, because it is when they satisfy these things that you can say, okay, I think I can go into a relationship with this person. And if I go into a relationship with them, I would have a beautiful life and possibly we can end up getting married. So attraction is good, feelings are good, but then there should be indicators that help you make a love decision. And making a love decision is a skill. You have to look beyond your feelings and wear the cap of wisdom to be able to make the right choice. And once you do, you will have a beautiful marriage or you have a beautiful relationship. So feelings does not automatically mean that you must date the person. No. Feelings are just indicators. They just spoil you, or they just tell you that, hey, it's time to really make a love decision, whether to kill that feeling and just leave it there, or you want to move it forward. For some people, you get to that point, you say, okay, we just have to just be friends. I've tried to look at every these other areas. I'm asking you questions, I'm observing, and I can see that we don't align, all right? And then we can just remain friends. But then in some cases, if they fit into what you desire, when it comes to purpose, vision, direction, core values, and character, then you can move on with that relationship. Okay, I'm going to stop here, and I hope this really has been helpful to you. If you find this video valuable, kindly share, kindly make a comment, kindly like, and also subscribe just in case you have not, so that when next I post a video, you'll be the first to see it. Okay, so take care of yourselves until I come your way next time with another video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.